Okay, welcome back to Bermuda Grass Central with BYD. Guys, in this video, I'm going to teach you 3 things. All right, 1 is when to scalp your lawn. 2 is how to scalp your lawn. 3 is why you should scalp your lawn. So stay tuned. Okay, yard fanatics, look. Scalping your lawn, the dates and the times, all of it is different. Guys, if you hear the wind blowing, I am so sorry. But most of the time, you're going to be told to scalp your lawn when it's about 40 to 60% green. All right. Sometimes you can do a pre-scalp. When is the best time to scalp your lawn it just depends on where you stay at. Like here in Georgia, the perfect time would actually be around May. Now, in making this video, I can't wait that long. I got to go ahead and get it done now to have the content. But anywhere from between 40 to 60% green up. Scalp can mean cutting it down to you want to scalp down to at least 1 inch. Now, some of you guys are going to have these real mowers where you're able to scalp a little bit more. All right, but the average homeowner, and that's you. That's you. We don't have a $1,500 reel mower, and most people don't understand. When you scalp, you need to get all that dead or dormant Bermuda grass up. And the best way to get it up is not even let it hit the ground. It's to get a bagger, all right? If you don't know what a bagger is, a lawnmower with a bagger, let me show you real quick. Okay, guys, right here, you see that I have 2. Now, none of these are gas. I'm going total electric with this right here. And I'm doing 2 things at one time. I want to see how far I can get with the electric mowers. Will they be able to cut through that heavy, thick grass and bag it up? But that's a bagger. All right, if your lawnmower doesn't have one of those, you need to go get one with a bag on it, man. It's gonna save you a whole lot of time. But the reason I got 2 is for this, guys. I have 2 mowers because I'm gonna use that Greenworks. And none of this is sponsored. Greenworks, you need to send me some money though, because I've been sent. Oh Lord, I've been talking about your products left and right because I love them. Anything you see on this channel I use a lot, it's because BYD truly likes the product. But the Greenworks, we're gonna use it at a lower, higher setting. Check it out. Now, if you see right there, I got that set on. Hopefully you can see that. It's on 4. All right, this Ego, I'm gonna use it, but I'm gonna cut it at a lower height. And actually, I'm gonna cut it at this lowest height, and I'm gonna bag it up there. Most of the time when you are bagging, if you pre-bag, you're taking off a little bit at a time. My grass is like 3 inches tall, so I want to take off a little bit at a time if I was pre-bagging it. So using the Greenworks, I'm pre-bagging. All right, and once I take that off, I'm going to come back and cut this at its lowest height. Now, most of you guys, most of these mowers don't go lower than 1 inch. It's rare that you're going to find a store-bought lawnmower that goes lower than 1 inch. So the reason I'm telling you this, guys, I'm keeping it as real as possible. When you keep getting told to take it to the white meat, which means 0.75 or 0.0, you can't even tell. The lawn is going to have to be perfectly level in order for you to do that, and you got to have the right equipment. But you don't have all that. You got your lawnmower, so follow this right here. Okay, and the first thing I want to show you is what we're going now. Guys are asking me about that flaming yard. That video is coming. Today is too windy to even attempt it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this is where we burn off the excess. Now, that's a whole lot easier, but a whole lot more dangerous. But this is what we're going to do today. We're cutting all this right here on this side, just this side. I may possibly do some stuff in the back. I'm not sure. Now, this side of the lawn is where I want to do the burn off. I'm going to do it in sections. And I'm going to do it on this side because, like I said in an earlier video, I don't want to be buying 2 houses. Okay, but you're not here for a lecture on burning off the grass. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, all right? Okay, guys, got my mask on. But guys, you can see, like I said, now I want you to see the difference. Hopefully this will do it some justice. But I don't know if you can see that. This side higher, it's way lower right there. And if you kind of look, you can kind of see some new growth coming up in there. Here we are, late February, right in there. So we want to get it down to this. Now this is actually a little bit over. If I push my finger down in, it's saying 2 inches, but it should be right at a little bit over an inch. And that's what we're gonna do. Now, like I said, we're using 2 mowers for this. Ugh. If you guys have one that can get a little bit lower, that's fine. But guys, by cutting it low like that, what you're gonna do is allow sun. You're gonna allow some of the UV rays, that heat, that airflow to get to that lawn so it can stimulate. All right, that is mainly the reason why you should scalp, is to allow. We'll talk about that in a minute. Let's continue scalping. Okay, y'all, for next, and I know somebody's asking, why are you double cutting it? Double cutting, when you cut it one, what was Dustin? Okay, guys, when you double cut it, that first cut, you may not get all the grass. Some of you are gonna still be cutting with a dull blade because you didn't sharpen your blade at all for the last 9 seasons. All right, that's one reason why we double cut it. The other reason, even if you do have a sharp blade, you're trying to take off a big chunk at one time. And by trying to take too much of a chunk off at one time, you still may have some left over. So yeah, guys, go ahead, double cut it. That way you get all the grass, all of it. You don't leave none down there. Okay, guys, and I'm just showing you what it looks like now. You see how much better that looks? Okay, now I was watching Ron Henry, and he said, oh, I got a little green up happening. And that's why. His grass is super low. Now, if you don't know who Ron Henry is, I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. But guys, I see some greenness. I see some greenness. All right, let's keep going. Okay, guys, and here's one of the aftermath of it. You're gonna have several bags of this stuff right here, and I'll show you this. This is, like I said, this is dormant Bermuda grass, mulched all up and bagged. All right, and BYD Jr. is just gonna take a blower and blow all this stuff all over the pine straw area, because coming up soon we're gonna replace all this pine straw, so we just go right on top of it. So guys, you can see the way that I'm doing it. I'm saving a whole bunch of time. I'm not putting it in recycled bags. I'm literally bagging it up. I'm dumping it on my property. Now, if you can't dump it on your property, you're gonna have to get the recycled bags and put it in that. but scalping is a process. It's a process. Now, fortunately, more lasted longer than the Ego, because the Ego is a 7.5 one battery. I got two 5 amp batteries. Actually, I got 3 5 amp batteries from my Greenworks. I'm able to still keep cutting. So we're gonna finish cutting it another day, but you get the general idea why you need the battery. Okay, guys. So the recap is this: the best time to scalp your lawn is when it's about 40 to 60% green up. That's when it is. Can you pre-scalp? Pre-scalp means you don't take it to the white meat. You don't cut it all the way down to the dirt. Yes, you can go ahead pre-scalp, because that'll save you some time when springs get here. Now, do you have to scalp? The answer is no. You don't have to scalp. Why do people scalp? One reason is that sunlight and that heat hit it. It'll green up maybe a couple of weeks ahead of everybody else. So if you're true yard fanatics, that's what we do, man. We try to shine, you know, try to crush thy neighbor. But that's one reason why you go ahead and pre-scalp. Now, how low should you cut it? If you got 4-inch Bermuda and you cut it down, take an inch off at a time till you get it down to 1 inch. 1 inch, guys, is going to be the optimum height for the average homeowner. Guys, if you have a real mower, please don't make comments saying, oh, I can cut it to the dirt. I'm sure you can, but 96% of the people watching this video have a regular lawnmower, and they only go as low as 1 inch. You know, you might think it drops lower than that, but it doesn't, because most people just don't have a smooth surface. Benefits of it, like I said, extra green up. Actually, the fertilizer and get to it a whole lot faster. It'll break down a little bit faster. And that's pretty much it, guys. So, you know, hopefully you learned something about scalping by watching this video. Guys, if this video has been informational and you learned something, click the subscription button, ring that notification bell. Every time BYD uploads a video, you will be notified by YouTube. Tune into Bermuda Grass Central with BYD. This is Michael Bowman, and I'll talk to you soon.